this award, I thought just came to mind when you speak about somebody like Senator Margaret. A community leader or an elected official who champions access to resources and services for persons living with a disability. So tonight, I honor someone who stands for what this award means. So please welcome Senator Margaret Rose Henry.
I have to tell you that I hope I'm blinged enough. I was saying you have to come really blinged, and I don't see a whole bunch of blinged people in the audience. But seriously, I'm really honored to be here and to work with Dean and to work with this wonderful cause. And you know, all of us who work, we say we provide service, because service is really the rent we pay for living. That's an old saying, but it's so true. And so I'm really honored to have this beautiful award, and I will cherish it, and I thank all of you for your support. Thank you.
Tova Dedication Award, because anything I've ever needed, or if I needed to talk about something, or when I got frustrated and didn't know where to go, SHEA was always the person to provide something to say that had some meaning, and she would always share a scripture for me and say, Nina, I'm going to pray for you too. And today we were able to Facebook with her and send her some pictures from the race, but she was just in tears today. So when I think of this award, one person comes to mind, and that's SHEA. The Tova Dedication Award is being presented to a wonderful person. A person who, if she was here today, would be so honored to be a part of such an occasion. And the race, after James had passed away in January 2012, I had asked her if she could help me continue on something that we both have wanted to do, and to bring awareness to sickle cell in the state of Delaware, and she has just championed that
to the stage, Leslie Evans Johnson.
Good evening. That was a difficult act to follow. But tonight, the Tova Unsung Hero Award is given to a person living with a disability who has made a substantial impact in our community that may go unrecognized. Tonight, I honor a special hero. She is the 2015 Miss Black Delaware. And with her determination, she will become a future dentist here in the States or overseas. Please give a welcome for JOLETHEA Downs.
JOLETHEA Downs, many know me as Jolly. First off, I'm just so excited to receive this award tonight. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because he got me this far, and I know he's going to take me even further. Dr. Anderson is one of the best doctors, best hematologists, and I got the opportunity to study abroad in college 3 times, and as you all know, with sickle cell disease, it's very difficult to fly. So it was always just kind of hard with planning everything out, but my last trip was to Peru. I did a missions trip for a month, and Dr. Anderson said, well, you know, you can't go to Machu Picchu, you can't go, you know, to Cusco. But I was determined to go to Cusco. So even though she told me not to go, my last few days in Peru, in Lima, Peru, where I shadowed at Hospital de Niño, which is also the South America's largest children's hospital, I went to Machu Picchu and I climbed that mountain. It took me 3 hours, but it was just an awesome experience to do that, and I did have a crisis, but I came back in one piece, and the first stop was the hospital. So I did see Dr. Anderson that Monday, but it was just a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I have to say, if you are living with sickle cell disease, don't let this, you know, hinder you from any of your experiences. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. So our next award is to County Executive Tom Gordon. So many things that I could say about County Summit Executive is that when I went to talk to him and share with him the things that I was trying to do here for sickle cell, he said, you don't have to tell me anything. He says, you got my support 100%. And that was it, and that was the meeting. So how are you feeling? We both share a passion because we're both born in Wilmington, Delaware. As you don't know, that County Executive Tom Gordon graduated from Sally's, and myself, I went to John Dickinson House School. But you can't find a person that is so committed in trying to build healthy cities, healthy counties and communities here in the state. And the parks is just one example that I just thank so much to have. The dog park that I get to go out and take my dogs there and meet other people. But he's really committed to improving the quality of life and the health of everyone in the county. So this award goes to County Exec Tom Gordon.
Before I say a few words about Dr. Nina, my wife wouldn't give up the last weekends of the year, so I brought my daughter Jennifer with me here tonight. Jennifer. And from my office, I have Cheryl McDonough, my risk manager. I have Angie Walker with her husband Kamoka. Walker Harris, sorry. And a little secret about Angie used to play violin first string for Delaware Symphony. You may want to tap into her because I've been trying to get her back. She helped me save the symphony this last year but she doesn't tell many people that she was first string. And I also have Wayna Dobson with Gundy Jacobs. We're over here, right? And I thank you all for coming out with me tonight, and I would like to thank... I'm sorry? Sam, I didn't see Sam come in. Sam, where are you at, Sam? Thank you for coming, Sam. Sam, I knew Sam was supposed to be here, but he quietly came in and I didn't see him. Thank you, Sam. So we got a good, I see Senator Bethany Long here tonight. And, but let me talk about Nina. Now, Nina, you don't know that Julius, he just beams when he talks about you, and he must have had hours and hours of talks. I knew all about sickle cell anemia, how there's 500 people that are falling through the cracks because nobody cared, there's not enough numbers to make money off of, and that this doctor had done all the research, had written programs, and how proud he was of you, and we all are. You are 1 in a million to be able to research it, perform it, administer it, and it's so hard because nobody really cares. And it's important, and we're going to continue to finance you in the county government. And by the way, it's a great ceremony here tonight. I didn't expect all this talent here, and I don't think he told me that you played the violin. But he told me everything else about you. And I also know that every time Julius writes a letter in the paper, somebody's ghostwriting it. So I won't say anymore. Thank you all very much.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all got a preview of it, but now y'all really ready for it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, come on, let's hit it, TJ. Check, check. Check. I'm having a little fun, man. Get in the groove with me and let's cheer. Step up in the club, I'm in a place to be. The hottest rapper that you know that's on the MIC. DL to the OOD. That be me, I get it jumping, get it rocking, that's just how it go. New school generation with an old school flow. They say I'm hot, I know. It's time to go to Lego. When you talk about me, hashtag L Ryan Flow. But what you thinking I'm done? Nah, won't be done till I hit #1. Now let me hear you say, Uptown Funk, Uptown Funk. My money hitting the ceiling like I was sleeping on the top bunk. Let me hear you say, Uptown Funk, Uptown Funk. My money hitting the ceiling like I was sleeping on the top bunk. Uptown Funk, Uptown Funk. Y'all having fun? Make some noise. Put your hands in the air, make some noise. Chip, make some noise. Chip, cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night, we in the spot. If you don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Chip. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. You ready? Listen, follow me. To the right, now slide to the left. Jump forward, lean back. Roll the dice to the side, jump back. Now stop, hit the diddy bop. Stop, hit the diddy bop. To the right. Now slide to the left. Jump forward, lean back. Roll the dice to the side, jump back. Now stop, hit the diddy bop. Now stop, chips, one more. To the right. Now slide to the left. Jump forward, lean back. Roll the dice to the side, jump back. Now stop, hit the diddy bop. Now stop, hit the diddy bop. Y'all having fun? Make some noise. Let me hear you say, chip, put your hands in the air. Let me hear you say, let me hear you say, chip, chip. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night, we hit the spot. If you don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Chip. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Chip. You ready? Back it up. Tell the boy over there, feeling got pop. Back it up. Tell the boy over there, feeling EL to the OOD. Had to spell it one more time so y'all get used to me. Got the ladies going crazy, got them screaming my name. Every time I hit the stage, got the fans going insane. They thinking it's a game, but it's really not. Told my boss the other day, I'm the cream of the crop. Told my boss the other day, I'm the cream of the crowd. Check. Y'all still on the dance floor. Y'all gonna groove with me tonight, baby. I'm just having fun. I'm gonna bring that hook back in. But you need to keep partying. I see you, baby. Tell 'em. Y'all got kind of quiet on me. Y'all still there? Make some noise. It's a Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Hey, cheer. You don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Y'all look like y'all having a good time out there, and I'm glad I can make that happen for y'all. Cheer. It's a little different. Hey, y'all still partying. Cheer. I see. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, let's get it out. Up till, cheer. Up till, funk you up, yeah. We're gonna party a little bit more, let's get it. Cheer. Don't believe me, just watch, come on. Thank you, I really appreciate y'all for listening. My name is L. Ron, if y'all didn't know, now you know. I appreciate y'all, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
Lifetime Achievement Award, somebody who's been in public service for over 40 years. When I lived on 29th and Harrison at Haynes Park, he was my senator for a good 30 of those years. But Senator Harris McDowell is someone that, when you go to him, you really have to have your ducks in order or you'll get your feelings hurt. But when I started talking about sickle cell and why it was important to champion this cause here, even though the numbers may not be as great as they are for cancer and diabetes, he was right on board once I started going with the facts and displaying to him a model of care that could work, that was more holistic, comprehensive. And the other thing he always asked me is, so show me the data, show me the numbers, show me the outcomes. So I am still trying to get that Medicaid, Medicare data, but I have 3 patients here that can demonstrate the importance of ongoing comprehensive care. And the first one is HADASSAH, FUTRELL. She comes to me from a partnership with Johns Hopkins, and I do all of her care coordination, our hydroxyurea management, and her pain management. And she has not been in the hospital in 2 years. She lives with chronic pain every day of her life, but she's been able to manage it very well. And I think having the sickle cell specialty clinic is very important. The other person is Leslie Evans Johnson. She is also a board member, a committee member, and she's also a teacher at Leslie has been on board for and Leslie has not been in the hospital since 2013. She's had a couple crises, but she's put in text messages and calls to me, and we've been able to manage it over the phone and work with her, and I think that's why it's important to have a specialty center. So for 2 years, she has not been in the hospital, cost savings there. And the last person is Carl Webster. Carl is, he's a piece of work. But what I like about Carl is he knows what he wants, he does his research, and he is committed to having a good quality of life. And whatever that looks like, we work together and respect that. Carl has not been in the hospital for 2 years, but he did have a crisis that required an admission, but he was out in 23 hours. And we were able to work together with the emergency room doctors to stabilize him. And by my surprise, the emergency room doctor said, wow, he's not been in the hospital that often. I'm amazed. What are you doing with him? I said, we're working hard to keep him out of the hospital. I said, he does a great job of managing his pain, and he really is very proactive about his health, even though he suffers from a vascular necrosis where he has bone rubbing on bone. For the 4 years he's participating in a race and has placed 3rd in his age group. But this year he wasn't able to. So these are 3 examples of people who've been through the program and have benefited. So for Senator McDowell, I also want to say that all of you don't know that he championed the SEED program, and it took him up 6 to 8 years to get bipartisan support of that. And that's so important because students in the state of Delaware, as long as they have a 2.5 GPA average, can go to college at Delaware Tech for free. Now you're talking about somebody committed to helping our communities and working families. And he's also very interested in expanding clean energy, which also can create lots of jobs here for the state of Delaware. So I want to say a welcome and thank you for everything that you've done, Senator McDowell.
Well, that was quite an introduction, and I'm pleased to meet the people that you have helped along. I want to say about that ducks in a row. She gets her ducks in a row first, believe me, and it is so much more helpful. You know, we have a $4 billion budget in the state of Delaware, and there are thousands of people who want a little bit more, and many of them really deserve it and need it. So when somebody new comes and says we need something that hasn't been in the budget before, it's kind of hard to find a place. And that's why the data is important, and believe me, if you ask Nina, Dr. Anderson, for data, she will give you data. And so she did, and we were able to get, I think this year, it's going up to $90,000 for sickle cell anemia treatment. She taught me, Dr. Anderson taught me that it's AT&T. It's not a cell phone company. AT&T stands for awareness, testing, and treatment. And that's what she's getting done. And congratulations to you for that, for all those people that are out there and need it. I'd like to say one last thing. Let's have a shout out for the Christian Cultural Arts Center, and just know that there is an art revival that's moving rapidly right here in the center of Wilmington on Market Street. So,
person was my professor at the University of Delaware in the School of Nursing many, many years ago, whom I thought wouldn't be able to make it here because her father is very, very ill, and I really thank her for that. Over the years, and I want to say this, Senator Bethany and Dr. Bethany, is that she got me through nursing theory. Very energetic professor, really just challenges nursing students to think outside the hospital. And when I was in my program, she was trying to get nurses to want to go into public health. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to work in the hospital. I want to work those shifts and get down and dirty. But public health is something that is so important when you're looking at populations of people that need to be cared for and vulnerable patient populations. That's what public health nursing is about. Senator Bethany came on board with me as a board of directors about 2 years ago and has really, really helped bring the stakeholders to the table by having what we're starting as the Chronic Disease Task Force and working on ways to ensure that the program is sustainable. As I was saying, I can't find a hematologist that wants to subspecialize in sickle cell. It's hard to find doctors that want to do this because you can't make a lot of money in it or much money at all. And that's why I pay myself a salary. So I just want to say to Senator Hall Long is that really appreciate all that you've done for sickle cell. She is somebody, and the only person in legislative hall now that has a healthcare background. So we're really fortunate to have her, and she's definitely a champion for sickle cell and advocating for vulnerable patient populations. Senator Bethany Hall Long.
Thank you. Wow. I don't know if it's good to be last. to everyone, and to Nina, it's a very special day, and to the families and the patients, you know, we salute you. It's about you. All of us who serve in the legislature, the county government, we are here to serve. And as Nina indicated, I did know her when we were a little younger. You look like you haven't aged. She was running track at the University of Delaware then, so not only is she a good violinist, but she's an excellent runner, and hence the race today. But again, there is so much to be done, and the one thing, as Senator McDowell knows, and Senator Henry and Representative Potter, and I know our county exec, we really do need those data. And what has been very challenging in Delaware is our small state, that is good and bad. But Nina has been able to catapult, and our governor has recognized her, along with the patients and the families, that this care does save money, but it improves lives. One hospitalization can run up to over $500,000 to $800,000 of cost in a 2-year period for one patient if somebody is in the hospital and demanding lots of treatment in and out. So it's amazing what a small amount can do. And in public health, I know Dr. Rattay, Secretary Landgraf, if they were here tonight, they would be saying thank you to the board, thank you to the patients. There's much more to be done. I am hopeful that with the work here in our state and Hopkins and other places, we can get a center or some form of a center. You've been working comprehensively with Tova, but we need to expand this. So again, thank you all, and thanks to the dancers and the entertainment. Believe it or not, a few of us back in the day did do some of that art stuff, so perhaps you've revitalized. Maybe we should have our own legislative show one night. That would be interesting. So they're thinking, nah, the audience are shaking their head. But thank you all again very much, and again, sorry to talk a little longer, but I felt with the history I needed to say that with Nina, so thank you.
Welcome to the stage, Nicole Lynn. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please go to www.NicoleLyn, yes, one N.net. That's where you can catch more music and more information on this artist and what she'll be playing next. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nicole Lynn.
Testing, testing. Testing. Hi, everyone. All right. My name is Nicole Lynn, and I'm a looper, singer-songwriter. So what that means is I use this looper to record as I go along, record as I go along, record as I go along. And so I'm going to sing for you an original song. It's about really just never giving up, working hard for what you believe in, and it's called Awake. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 waiting to be lost. What if all time just never turns? What if all the minutes just burn into living dust? What if I feel so stupid every time got up for nothing. I could have been asleep. I could have been asleep right now. I could have been sleeping. I could have been sleeping. I could have been sleeping. What if I could enjoy my work? What if working didn't hurt? What if I did something I love? So I can erase my life of fear and all of the things I don't want near, like living on the roof. What if I fail and it don't work? What if I can't start over? What about my mama? What about my papa and all of the others that don't really care about me? What if I hope and never win before I ever do begin? Can you tell me then, what have I got up for nothing, yeah. Have I got up for nothing. Could have been asleep. I could have been asleep right now. I could have been sleeping. I could have been sleeping. Yeah. 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 I could have been. Yeah. I could have been. Yeah. I could have been. Yeah. But I'm away, wandering in her place. And for the sake of every person, I know I have a purpose to give, not just to cause living like a zombie means I might as well just go back to sleep. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Testing. This thing has effects too. So I'm going to do another song. It's called Logically Explained. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in the devil? When you stand by the ocean, does something inside tremble? Do you feel like a mountain or more like a pebble? In this world, in this world, in this world, do you believe in love? Or should our hearts stay broken? Do you still have your childish dreams? Or have they all been stolen? say you're ready to love, but are you really open? In this world, in this world, in this world. Do you believe in words? Do you believe in actions? Would you like to multiply, or is your life subtraction? Does God have the benefit of the doubt, or is it more of a fraction of your heart, of your heart, of your heart? Is life too hard?